Hello everyone, this is Paukshte Fashion Workshop. I remind you that we post new videos every day. I also want to remind you that some of my video courses are already available. Buy them if you haven't done it yet. I would really appreciate your support. Today, I'd like to give you about the blouses. I've already shown you a lot of different designs. You can see some more here in the magazine. Today, I'd like to show you how to make this blouse, the one I've just shown you in the picture. I'll show you how to make a pattern for the front with these interesting details. I'll tag the front and put it on the dummy to show you how it looks like. I'll only show you a part of this blouse. I think that there is no need for me to show you how to make both the front and the back. The back is simple. Let's have a close look at the picture once again. There is a placket on the center front. The stand collar is not tight. There are yokes on the front. In the original blouse, the yokes substitute the shoulder seams. I don't want to do it. I'll make regular yokes here. The darts are combined with the gathers. I'll show you how to make this detail. I hope that by the time I finish working, you'll understand what to do. As I've said, I'll only make the front. Anyway, first, I'd like to show you how to change an armhole both on the front and the back. I've decided to do it because I use a basic pattern, and the blouse is slightly oversized, so I need to extend the pattern. Have a look at my basic pattern. These are the front and the back. The armhole is pretty small. I need to extend it. It should remind an armhole of a shirt style. As I've said, the blouse should be pretty loose. The side seam should also be extended. It should be done for the blouse to be pretty loose, just like the original one. Do not forget that after extending the armhole, you should also extend the sleeve. I want to make the armhole about 1.5–2 centimeters deeper. I think that 1.5 centimeters would be enough. I'll also make the armhole 1 centimeter wider. Have a close look here. Pay your attention to these points. I made the armhole 1.5 centimeters deeper and 1 centimeter wider. Next, I want to make the shoulders wider, for 1.5 centimeters, both on the front and on the back. Be very attentive. 1.5 centimeters here and here. I also want to raise the shoulder top for about 5 millimeters. These are the new points. I need to draw a new armhole, according to them. It's not hard to do it. Just be very attentive. Connect the points with a beautiful round line. I also need to extend the sides of the front and the back. I remind you that I've added 1 centimeter. The blouse is going to be oversized. Let's have a look at the new armhole. Pay attention to its shape. Be very attentive, please. This is a very useful technique. You may often need to extend the pattern this way. I can even make this part a bit more round. The pattern is the same. I only changed the armhole and the side seam. I've adjusted the basic pattern to the particular design. The blouse is going to be slightly loose. I've made the armhole deeper and wider. I've made the shoulders wider and added some to the sides. Now you know that it's not hard to do it. When I finish cutting, I'll show you how the pattern looks like now. As I've said, I made the armhole 1.5 centimeters deeper. I wanted to learn to work quickly. Don't waste a lot of time on making patterns. It took me just several minutes to adjust this one. I only extended the sides of the front and the back, changed the armhole and the shoulders. I'll shape the extended areas. Do not forget about the sleeves. Have a look at the new shape of the armhole. I've adjusted my basic pattern to this particular design. I've also made the front neckline wider and deeper, and the back neckline as well. You can make it as deep as you want. You can change the design however you want. I can move the back aside now. I'll be working just with the front. Let's have a look at the picture once again. There is a placket here, small yokes on the shoulders. There is also a yoke here. The front is gathered and stitched to the yoke. I'll show you the technique in detail. I've already cut the placket for the front in advance. It's folded in half. You should double it with the interfacing material. This is the center front. The placket is 3 centimeters wide, so I need to cut 1 centimeter here.
1 сантиметр и плюс 0,5 уйдет на шов. Значит, я срезаю фактически 1,5 сантиметра.
There will also be a 5mm wide seam here. So I'll basically remove 1.5 centimeters from the center front. If I stitch the placket to this line, the center front of the both details of the front will match. This is what I'm talking about. If the placket is 3 centimeters wide, you should stitch it 1.5 centimeters away from the center front. I'll cut 1 centimeter, and there will also be a 5mm wide seam here. In this case, the center front will be accurate. What should I do next? I need to move the opening of the chest dart. I'll move it to the center front. I'm not going to make a dot here. It just will be much more convenient for me to work with the pattern this way. The bigger the bust is, the bigger will be the gather. I'm going to extend the width of the front. The blouse should be oversized. I'll show you how to do it next time when we continue working with the pattern for the blouse. That's all for today. I've shown you the basics of changing the basic pattern for this design. My name is Irina Paukshte. Subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Goodbye.